everyone, it's Claws-N-Paws Thursday. I'm Lauren Letelier, and we have Jaime from the Humane Society.
Hello.
Jaime, thank you so much for joining us. And tell us about who you brought today. You brought two little special friends.
Yeah, we have two little special ones in here.
And they have some pretty tragic and heroic stories.
Yeah, they do.
About.
It's sad though. Some people do some things to this dog and it's absolutely ridiculous how we get these stories and how we get them sometimes. Ernie, for example, here is a 2-year-old Norfolk Terrier. Wow. Okay, he was found in the middle of the road on New Year's Eve.
Also.
Snoop Dogg or E.T., whatever you want to call him. He's all dressed up today.
So he was found in the middle of the road?
He was in the road. He was brought to the shelter with multiple fractures. And his leg was pretty damaged. Aww. Doctor tried to stabilize him, waiting to see if the owners were going to show up or call us next day. Mm-hmm. It didn't happen, so we have no choice but on New Year's Eve to do surgery on him, and they amputated the leg.
So he does not. He has 3 legs.
He got 3 legs, but my little friend Ernie in here is doing great.
Yes,
He's only been 13 days since the surgery. He's moving all over the shelter. He's doing well. There was no choice but to do that for his own benefit, and he's doing well.
Good boy.
He's a good boy. He went home with one of our vet techs to recover, and he's doing very, very good. And Ernie stays in the office. He's not going to be for adoption, at least for another week, but I wanted everybody to know the story, how he's doing, and hopefully we can find him a home. If you're interested in Ernie, call the shelter and we'll let you know what the status is, okay?
Very good. Now tell us about Jade.
Yeah, Jade, the little one over here, is 12 years
old. She's fashionable,
old.
very Jade.
Yeah, she's what is she? Oh, Dios mío. Pomeranian mix.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're pretty sure it can be a full Pomeranian. The thing is that she's being neglected, as you can tell, and it was neglected to the point that the people moved out of the apartment where they were living, and they packed everything else and they left her behind. Oh. When the landlord came next morning, that was the only thing in the apartment was the dog. Oh. She's 12 years old. She have a little bit of dental problems. We're going to take care of that. Doctor, she's fine now. She's actually happy. She's all over the shelter.
Yes, she's
and
very happy.
hopefully she'll be for adoption probably next week also.
Great.
And as soon as we get them ready for adoption, that'll be awesome if somebody take them home so they don't have to go back in the kennels and go through all that. Ernie is happy. 3-legged dog is not something that is going to stop him. You see him running.
It doesn't affect him at all.
He's been running all over the place. Everybody love him. He's a sweet little guy.
Oh, adorable.
So he's going to be soon ready for adoption and be a great family member.
He's 2 years
He's
old.
2, she's 12.
She's 12. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have a senior and we have a
young little guy in here.
Juvenile.
Yeah.
How about you? What's going on?
So he's been doing very well after this surgery. Hopefully we'll find him a home soon.
So tell us about some success stories you've had recently.
Yeah. Buddy, remember Buddy?
I remember Buddy.
With the scars and all that, he was abandoned in the woods, and he's the longest resident we ever had in the shelter. He was over 1,200 days in the shelter.
Yes.
So the other day, we did the same thing we did with Ginger like a year ago. You remember Ginger that was in the newspaper and everything. We put a sign on his neck, and it just happened that an hour after, for no reason, these people show up, these 2 ladies, and fell in love with Buddy. And then the other person show up and everything clicked, one thing after the other one. And it was great. I took him yesterday morning just to visit and spend the morning and see how it was going to go with them. It felt so good that I left him over there.
Oh.
So they called me this morning. He's doing awesome. So that's a very big story right there.
Awesome.
Because he waited and it was so long. A lot of volunteers that came to the shelter help him, give him some comfort and love, and he finally found a home. So there's hope for everybody. That's what I mean, some of these dogs that have been there for a long time, little by little, but they find a home. And we are no-kill shelter, so everybody stays until we can.
How many dogs or animals have you adopted in 2015? Do you have those numbers?
We broke the previous year record. I understand we have, I'm just give it rounded, I think it was around 1,500 dogs previous year. This past year, we have over 1,750 dogs and cats adopted. So it's awesome. And the kennel, we the other day have a big story also. We have all these dogs that came from Mississippi, from the floods. And then we have brought them to the shelter, the United States Humane Society.
Yes, yes.
You probably saw the post, and all different shelters came, and we have dogs all over the county and all over the different counties, actually. So it's been great for the Humane Society this year, and for the dogs, of course, and the cats.
Do you have any adoption events going on?
We always at PetSmart every weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I believe tomorrow is going to be a rough morning. We got pretty bad weather coming, so I don't know how that's going to go.
Really?
Yeah, I heard it this morning. So, but we're always there Friday, Saturday, and Sundays.
Okay.
We bring as many dogs as possible. We got some events coming that are going to be very good, so I'm going to put a schedule for the year and follow up and see what's going on with the Humane Society.
Awesome. So as you can see, it's National Dress Your Dog Up Day, and the Humane Society has so graciously participated in this very grand event. We have also dressed up our canines today. One of our canines, Rambo, Deputy Hooper was very excited to participate in that. So if you could, we are asking the public, if you would like to send us a photo of your dog dressed up, we will go ahead and do a little contest. So we'll let you know all the particulars of that contest. So thank you so much for bringing them all dressed up today.
Thank you,
I think these
always.
are very good submissions.
Oh, they're amazing. She's going to find a home, and he's going to be home pretty soon, too. So thank you for all you do to help us.
Well, thank you so much for bringing them both today. They're just so sweet, and they deserve homes, loving homes. So if you would like to adopt these two, Ernie and Jade, go ahead and contact Jaime at the Humane Society.
Have a good one.